to speak on identity theft. It is by far the number one fraud, probably globally, but definitely in Canada when you look at the stats. The previous information we spoke about with regards to the phishing, those phishing scams, all they want is that identity. They want to steal your identity. So we want to help protect you guys and girls with that. So some of the tips for identity theft. The biggest one, reconcile your accounts. Checking on a regular basis, even daily. Just know what's happening with your bank statement, with your credit card. You'll notice suspicious transactions, so you need to report them right away. Having annual credit checks with the two credit bureau companies, Equifax and TransUnion, are paramount. You can have your personal information flagged so that if somebody tries to use your information, the potential is that it gets denied or you're contacted and they ask you, are you applying for this loan or this credit? You can say yes or no if it is yourself. Keeping control of your personal documents is a big thing. Not leaving your wallet or your purse unattended, whether it's at work, in your vehicle, in a grocery store, just leaving stuff that's easily accessible. It's difficult because most debit cards now have the use of immediate tap. So you can just walk around, you don't need the PIN codes anymore. It might be something to look into to have a tap feature disabled on your card. All cards will do it. It's just another layer of protection in case you do, or in the event you do lose your wallet or it's stolen. Disabling that feature will help thwart fraud attempts against you. If you do recognize something, you need to report that unauthorized activity to your financial institution immediately. Call the bank, call your credit card company, let them know you've lost your debit card, you've lost your credit card, and somebody has used it. They should advise you, but you should change your passwords, your PIN, close any of the compromised accounts, and then get new cards. They'll issue them very quickly. It takes minutes at the bank to solve some of these problems. If you leave it unattended, the potential is that door is open for them to continue to try and scam you. We often say to treat telemarketers with caution. We need to verify who we're speaking to. We can't just believe who they say they are on the phone. They may be soliciting that information. They may be trying to capture your voice. There's a lot of artificial intelligence out there now that with voice capturing, they can access accounts, they can purport themselves to be you to these various logins when you call in. And then lastly, you need to keep your computer or your device up to date. Keep it up to date with the antivirus, the anti-malware software. Doing those system updates is paramount to helping prevent these criminals, these fraudsters from accessing your personal information. Dual authentication is another great mechanism they've put in place. Having to put in a PIN plus facial recognition, or a phone number or a text or an email to verify you are who you say you are, trying to access that. At the end of the day, the second you recognize there's any identity theft or potential of it, you need to contact the agencies, contact your local police. I'll give you that contact information in the coming slides.
What could someone do with your personal information? An individual may use your personal information to impersonate you and open a bank account, apply for loans or mortgages, obtain GST, HST rebates or refunds, benefit and credit payments, or income tax refunds, and so on. You can protect yourself from identity theft by: be extremely careful when you provide personal information such as your SIN or date of birth over the phone. Never provide personal information by internet or email. Be suspicious if you are ever asked to pay taxes or fees to the CRA on lottery or sweepstakes winnings. Keep your access codes, user ID, passwords, and PINs secret. Keep your address current with all government departments and agencies. Before supporting any charity, use the CRA website to find out if the charity is registered. Be careful before you click on links in any email you receive. How can you minimize your risk? Protect your SIN. Pay attention to your billing cycle and ask about any missing account statements or suspicious transactions. Immediately report lost or stolen credit or debit cards. Carry only the ID you need. Do not write down any passwords or carry them with you. Protect your computer and its information by installing internet security software products. Be extremely careful when you provide personal information via email or over the internet. Take extra care when providing information on social networking sites such as Facebook. Check your credit report. You should conduct a regular review of your credit report and do so immediately if you think your personal information has been compromised. You can request a free copy of your credit report from either of the companies below: Equifax, www.equifax.ca, TransUnion, www.transunion.ca. You'll need a valid email address to complete the online report process. Once you submit your report, the system will provide you with a temporary report number. Online reporting is monitored between 6 o'clock a.m. and 10:30 p.m. Please contact the financial, government, or commercial institutions where an account has been opened in your name and notify them that this is not you. Contact TransUnion 1-800-663-9980 and Equifax 1-866-779-6440 and have a flag or alert placed on your name to protect against identity theft.